Hello everyone, hello to all the orchid lovers out there. Today I have two orchids that are in bloom. It's 28th of February 2024. So both of these guys are called lady slipper orchids. Kind of they belong to the same alliance. I don't know if I pronounced this right, Phragmipedium alliance, but this one is a Paphiopedilum, guys, as you all know, and this one is a Phragmipedium. I think they both are called lady slipper because of the pouch of the orchids, the large pouch shaped like a slipper, as you can see. They're both low to medium light growers, but they kind of are different in their growth habits, guys. This type of Paphiopedilum I have is this one here, is a hybrid of Delinatii cross Armeniacum, or it's called Armeni white. This one is a primary hybrid. So first few days it flowers, guys. I think the Paphiopedilum armeniacum, it's a yellow type, is very strong. That the flower actually is yellowish when it just opened, and slowly and gradually change into pure white. It's really strange how it's yellow at first and gradually change into white. It has a very subtle scent to it, like a very faint apple like a scent. And I've noticed with Armeni white, it is actually long lasting. Flowers are long lasting. So I acquired this, I don't know if I have mentioned it in my older videos. I acquired this in an auction, guys, not online. It's a live auction. That's when I started to become interested in Paphiopedilum. Actually, this is actually the very first plant, #1 plant that they put into auction. I got this for only $28, but mind you guys, that's 10 years ago. It is still small. This one, guys, here, this is the original tag of the plant. I also made a different one, but it was broken. That's what it is there. It's actually an Armeni white. You see there, white, NI white. I have to make a new one. I don't know if I have told you the story about this orchid, guys. It was just a single growth, and it did produce a second growth for me, and I just separated it from the mother plant to sell. And the next time that the mother plant produces a new growth, she makes sure that the new growth doesn't have its own roots. So it's like, no, it's like telling me, no, you cannot take my baby away from me, or it's not gonna survive. So I don't really have any choice but to just leave it. So look at this one, guys. I actually repotted it before because I thought I wanna just divide this again and sell it, but they actually do not have their own roots at that time. I don't know now, but I don't think I wanna disturb it. I think I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. So that's the story. Sometimes you think plants can think, I don't know. And the second one, guys, is a Phragmipedium brisa. There's the name here. There, Phragmipedium. This is a hybrid between Phragmipedium boiserianum cross Sedinii. Boiserianum is a species. It is actually green in color, and Sedinii is longifolium cross, I think, Schlimii. It's pink, guys. So green and pink produce this flower. So it's like light pink. It's got like a sort of like a little bit twisty petals, twisty long petals. The flower got this from boiserianum. It's got like long petals, and the pink color is from Schlimii. And you can see unfocused, it has spotty insides there. As you can see, the pouch is pink, has pink spots. I don't sense any smell to it. I bought this one from an orchid show last year. I think I might have paid almost 200 for this one, guys, because it's already mature. It's already big. I'm not so sure if it's as big as this one. It's actually really, really big. It's one thing I like about growing Phragmipedium is that they grow really fast, and they grow, how do I say that? They multiply rapidly. They're sort of like weeds, guys. So I actually really like growing them. They're sort of like easy to grow. The only problem I noticed with them is that during winter, they kind of like turn yellowish. Sometimes it makes me nervous that they might succumb to the cold. Although I turn on my heating starts at 10 p.m. But even with that, they kind of like really like change in color during the winter. As summer, they're like so lively, so green. That's when they look like their best. They look awesome. The difference of this one, guys, another difference with, aside from being lady sleepers, is the growth habit. As you can see, there is a, I call this my small water container here. It always sits in water. I use rainwater or deionized water for my Phragmipediums, because they said Phragmipediums likes wet feet, so I always keep the feet wet. I've got a friend, he grows large Paphiopedilums, really, really big Paphiopedilums. It's shockingly, I haven't seen a Paphiopedilum as big as Cymbidium orchids. They are already freaking so big like Cymbidium orchids that you wouldn't think they are Paphiopedilums. And he told me that he cannot grow Phragmipedium. That's what he told. I don't know. I don't know what his culture is. I don't know what kind of water he gives, but that's what he said. So when I went into his greenhouse, I just noticed he doesn't grow Phragmipediums, but I love Phragmipediums. Also difference with this too are Paphiopedilums grows in Asia, Southeast Asia particularly. What else? Tropical, subtropical climates, guys. While Phragmipediums are, I've noticed with Phragmipediums, because when I buy flasks from Taiwan and Thailand, I very, very rarely see them sell Phragmipedium. My Phragmipedium, guys, are sourced from Ecuador. There is a nursery called Equagenera that comes to Australia every now and then, and that's my source of orchids. So I buy flasks from them. Okay, so, but this one, as I mentioned, I acquired this at this size, almost this size already. It probably grew a little bit more. As you can see, there's like a browning there, but I found that Phragmipediums are resilient. They can get brown. They can just like sprout a new growth every now and then. Like, look at that one. There's actually 3 growths in there. In this one, there's like a tiny baby in there. So that's the good thing about Phragmipediums. So they come from Mexico, Central America, South America. They're sort of like from the West, and this one is from Asia. So there's another difference, and they kind of like this very, very, very long strappy leaves. They are very clear, while this one, guys, mind you, this is a this is a Parvisepalum type, so expect it to be leathery and very highly mottled. There you go, guys. Or I don't know if tessellated, I'm not really sure if that's the way to describe, but they are mottled, rough in texture, leathery, while this one is sort of like, looks like a weeds. If it doesn't have a flower, it just looks like a weed, guys, and it grows like one too. But there were also Paphiopedilums with leaves like this, especially the multifloral types. So I suppose that's it for today, guys. Didn't want to make the video very long for you. So I don't know if there are probably some things that I forgot to mention. This one, guys, it looks like this is another this is like another bud in here. It's gonna just open soon, so flower successively. When this drops, this one's gonna just open and bloom. Okay, so I suppose that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, guys, and thanks for the time. Bye.